Coming up on today's episode.
Oh, this is a big half hour here. That's a let off there. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I don't believe that.
Welcome back to episode 2 of On the Ball. Spirits have been high this week following on from last weekend's excellent performance and win. With United now up to 5th in the league and 11 games to go, they know that picking up points in this important fixture is vital if they want to gain promotion this year. Today's fixture is against top of the league Bristol Boys. There are 6 points on the line as it's a double fixture. This means there are 2 games, each game 1 hour long. With United being 4 points behind our opponents, a maximum return of 6 points today will see United leapfrog one of their promotion rivals, and if results go our way, could see us top the league table. United have been dealt a slight blow ahead of this fixture with captain Callum Rowan and Dylan Peters unavailable for the game. The lineup today is in goal, Paul Cameron. In defence is Jack Gilbertson, Sam Morgan, Daniel Little, who captains the team today, and Josh Cleveley. In midfield is Billy Gilbertson, Jack Cousins, Mike Gilbertson, and George Peacey. Up front are regular strikers Josh Gilbertson and Tom Blake. Substitutes are Nathan Popel, Connor Hammond, and John Jones. Manager is John Gilbertson.
It's going to be a tough day for the defence today.
Hello, John.
Afternoon, gents.
Nice wet day. He's saving his energy today. No running today. Hurry up, Bill. It's starting to ring, mate. No running. You save it. Not like last week. Hello, lads.
Hello.
Don't worry, John. It's all for good love, mate. You're on video.
And
James.
first on in is Sam. Sam, how are you, mate?
Yeah, all good, James. All good.
Good. Looking forward to the game.
Yeah. Ready and
You're
raring for it,
optimistic?
mate. Yeah.
Double fixture today. Hello.
Double fixture.
You've already said as much as you did last week, then.
Yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
Yeah, and Bristol Boys 2 o'clock. Two games. 2 half-an-hour games.
Yeah.
Boys are up for it. Lots of energy. It's going to be needed.
Yeah, test the fitness and hopefully go out, get 6 points, get ourselves top of the table.
Happy days.
Out the box.
And next up we got Mike. Mike, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Good.
Yeah.
Feeling energetic and
Yes.
revitalised.
It's going to be a funny game today. It's obviously got 2 games back to back, but they're only an hour each.
And it's first versus second today as well, so it's a chance for us to go top already, which
Yeah, it's
a great
a nice
incentive, isn't
challenge.
it?
I'm looking forward to it because you always want to play better teams, not trying to come down instead. You always want to go up a step.
yeah, of course.
But it'd just be managing the first game, trying to keep the energy going, and make sure we could carry on into the next game straight after following, and hopefully we could take the win on both games.
Happy days, and it must be a good day because the sun's coming out.
Hopefully, yeah.
Although I don't think it's going to last, but we'll see.
No, yeah.
Cheers, Mike. See.
So today, obviously important fixture. The biggest message I could give you today is don't fucking play the game. Don't play the occasion. Play ourselves. Play what we're good at. Training day mentalities. Relax. Fucking chill. That's what it's all about today. We've been there in the past. The occasion gets to us sometimes. Regardless of all that, fuck the occasion. Let's play our fucking football. Focus on what we fucking do. And that's get the ball down. Play relaxed fucking football in the right way. Important one for us today. If it don't go our way, remember the Park Noah, what happened. We was missing our 5 leaders. Let's not have that situation today. It could go against us today. We could have times we could be 3-0 up, but coming under the cost the last 10 minutes of the first half. Leaders today, what we need to do, stop. Somebody go down, fake a fucking injury, one of the leaders. Straight that, get them all in a group, talk to them, relax. And it ain't no good when you're in that group saying, you should have done this, you should have done. What we need to do in that situation is calm the fucking thing down, calm the situation down. So don't forget, if it's needed, one of the leaders, Josh, you speak to Sam or fucking Jack Cousins, say, I'm going to go down here. Allows us to get on as a physio. The rest of you get in a fucking huddle and talk if we need it. But lads, let's chill today. It don't matter who we're playing. We'll go out, we'll warm up, be calm, be confident, enjoy it, and let's go out and fucking do this today, because you're good enough. Any questions? Right, lads, go out there, enjoy it, and let's fucking bring these 6 points.
Yes, Bill. Yes, Bill. Yes, George. Yes, George. Oh, my God. Yes, Sam. Okay, Zach. Okay, Bill. Yes, George.
Before we move on, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support is much appreciated. Let's get into the highlights of today's game. Halftime score in Game 1. Bristol United 1. Bristol Boys 2. Now let's get into the second half highlights and see if Bristol United can turn the game around.
Right, lads, in terms of the game, just a couple of tactical changes what we're doing at the moment. John's second half's going to sit in it right back, right? Josh, you're going to go into CDM to the sit-in. Bill, you're going to go up front, all right, with Josh, all right? Now, lads, hopefully within 5 or 10, Tom might be fit and I can bring him back on, but that's how we sit at the moment. John Jones right back, Josh in the CDM. No, I'll tell you what, Josh, you go in midfield, Mike CDM. Bill, you're up front, all right? Right, lads, all I can say is at the moment, the second goal, a little bit disappointed with that. That was way too easy. He steps inside, there's no challenge. He goes past George, he goes, still no pressure. He puts the ball in, goes out for a corner, we get 2-1 down. But apart from that, let's just relax. We ain't playing too bad at all. I think a little bit harsh that we're 2-1 down. But what we ain't got to do is press the panic buttons. There ain't a lot going wrong at the moment. Can we play better? Yeah, we can. And I'm sure this half we'll go out and fucking take it to them. But it's not fucking panic stations either at the same time. Let's keep probing and doing what we're doing. What we want, Josh, in the second half, and certainly with Bill, is at the moment we're still not much threat up front. It's better when the midfield's coming up, but they got a big old fucking centre half. We ain't even really ran at E yet. Putting it down his throat for his head, that's what he wants all day long. We've got to try and be a bit more clever. You in the second half, try and target him a bit more. He's on the left out here, you're playing all on the right. Just mix it up. Don't say all the time, just mix it up. But lads, let's just keep calm. Let's just keep going out and fucking playing our football. I'm sure the chances is going to come our way. We have got to up it a little bit because we've been a little bit off. We're at about 70% at the moment. So we have got to up it, but it ain't fucking so if everything's going wrong. We're 1 goal down. The wind in the second half is going to go against us in terms of centre halves, but it should help the strikers. It's going to fucking hold up for you, all right? So just be switched on, more important than ever. John and Jack, if Sam and Dan comes from that ball here, and you've got to be ready to sweep behind because the time they goes up with the wind, it could be over their head. Paul, unlucky with their first goal. Be brave, keep doing what you're doing, all right? Sweeping it, it's taking so much pressure off us. But lads, let's just up the tempo a little bit, second half. Let's up the work rate, let's up the desire, and it'll come our way, all right? Because it ain't been that bad. Lads, the wind's against them. They're through every time with a little flick on. Every time. Ref, is he allowed on? Yeah, go on. Fucking give me the signal a bit better, fucking hell.
Come in! Take it
Full-time score in Game 1, Bristol United 2, Bristol Boys 4. Disappointing result for the lads. Can they turn it around in Game 2? Let's get the manager's thoughts.
Straight away, line up. We're back in exactly the same lineup. Tom's going to start. John, fucking brilliant, but jump to the bench. Keep warm now, because Tom might last 30 seconds. We don't know. Exactly the same formation as we played in your original positions. Josh at left back, Bill CDM. The only change I'm making, Mike, you're going to go centre half with Dan. Sam's going to step in the midfield, all right? And the centre of them. Lads, first of all, let's address the first thing. Jack and Sam, where's Jack gone? I don't mind that. I don't mind the initial fucking argument because it's passion, it's showing passion. He's right, we're letting the heads go in. The second time when I shouted, that's then when it got to be forgot. And then he says something, you says something, he says something, and it becomes a tribal.
That's what we tried to say to Jack. We said to Jack was like,
Yeah, fair enough. So I ain't got no issues with the first fucking thing because it's passion, that's what we want. And if we could all handle it, it'd be better. But make sure it don't overspill. And if that's what's gone on, absolutely fine. In terms of play, the first 50% of that second half was shocking. In terms of what he got his air off with, not back at 100%. The balls in midfield, they're uncontested, a lot of them. And what they're doing, they're pinging it in, normally on the head. The striker's pulling deep off the fucking centre half, getting a little flick, and the other they're in every time. They could have had 6 or 7 from the same manoeuvre. A little ball in, a little fucking flick in the middle, and somebody's running onto it. What? We knows with the wind, and we're watching. If you don't believe it on the goal side, we're seeing it from the sideline. The goal kicks, they're fucking up, and if the wind's going, what can you do? They're holding it. But at least try and put a challenge in. I know you're trying, but there's a couple of occasions we're switched off. But that aside, the last 50%, I thought we've been well on top and we look a lot better. My big criticism in this got to change the second half. Their fat centre half's probably going off now. They're 6'4" centre half. My only criticism, we've scored 2 goals there. We don't look like scoring. Every time we get it, our 2 goals has been from fucking Josh out here to Tom to fucking Josh. In there, Sam, and I think it was Jack involved in fucking George and then Josh, or what, I can't remember, but it's football. We've played 90% of our balls for our strikers. It's been over the top. And they ain't got a chance. They ain't got a chance. To be honest with you, the front 2 have been dog shit in the second half. But not dog shit their fault. They ain't had fuck all to go on. How's George and Josh expect to be fucking dealing with a swirling ball with a big centre half? You can't fucking do much unless you get lucky. You've got to keep that ball down. You can feel the wind now. It's blowing as fuck. And they're going to have a joint of a centre half coming on. If we keep dinking that ball over, every time, 95% is going to end up the defenders is clearing. So we've got to try and keep that ball down. Strikers, for me, Josh, were you 2? Fucking Josh. Scored 2 goals, well done. My only criticism of you, your body language looks a little bit fucking off to me. Can you give more? I think you've got a hell of a lot more to give. We need to play more central. You're more or less playing a right winger. Right winger that half, left winger this half. Get through that middle and get the ball, play close to you. If you got it right wing, you're trying to find his head or he's trying to find your head. It's harder to do, play close together. And it also gives the midfielders then more of a fucking chance to get it into your feet. When Jack Cousins is out here and you're over there, he got to go long. He got to go long. And we're breaking down. So strikers, not your fault the first half, but what I will blame you is, and what we got to have second half, give them some. It's alright me saying you and you, stop playing it fucking long. If they ain't got option, they got to fucking play it long. So short, central, drag their centre halves in positions they don't want to be. You don't always have to be in the striker positions. Drop 5 yards, 10 yards. Give them options, all right? Centrally, give them it to feet. And then if they're going long, then that's their problem and I'll deal with them. But give them options. I got a feeling he's going to score this.
Come on, Todd!
Place it to the right. Oh no, the goal is stood there. Come on, son. Fuck me.
Half-time score in Game 2. Bristol United 0, Bristol Boys 1. Now let's get into the second half highlights and see if Bristol United can turn this game around.
Right, lads, that first half there, we've responded really fucking well. To be honest with you, and I don't want to fucking be like that, but Jesus Christ, we've been unlucky that half. We've hit the bar, we've had one off the line, was Josh's header off the line. We've had a fucking penalty by the look of it. We've been robbed by 2 fucking offsides. Your first one going through is not offside. Yours is not offside. But, do you know what? It is what it is. But lads, we got to keep going, keep believing, because we are on top this second game. Lads, tactical change in terms of the second half. Bill, you got to be now the deepest I want you wants is midfield. You got to be midfield and up front. You got to be everywhere. We got to go for it now. I'd rather lose 4-0 than fucking let it just peter out. So defenders, it's still a flat back 4, but you're on your own now. But you're fucking coping well. Mike, you're having a great game in there. Dan's fucking doing the same. John, since you come on, fucking spot on. And Jack, you're still bursting forward. If you got the options, right back, left back, you got to go forward now, right? We got to try and cover and make do, but we got to gamble.
Only go forward.
Oh, it's fucking hell. That's a let off there. Off! Oh, fucking hell! Jack, that's unlucky, that! Oh, this is a big half hour here. Oh, for fuck's... Oh my God. Oh, I don't believe that.
unlucky! Good, DT, well done! Get back in! Get me on the now! Keep it going, come on! Well done! Well done! Go on, flip it! Oh, unlucky! Peter, well done! Cole, well done! Stand him up. Yeah, Josh, I'm back if you need. Bill! Yes! Bill!
Full-time score in Game 2, Bristol United 0, Bristol Boys 4, a massive blow to the club's admiration of promotion this season against a promotion rival. Into the changing room for the manager's thoughts.
Because there's certain things, I'll tell you what, like if this was like a real fucking life, I would have a couple of people on the fucking transfer list and they don't fucking play no more. And I'd fucking buy other players in. What we've become and what we got here today, we're a very, very, very good side. But, harsh words, the only word I can think of is bottle jobs. We can't handle, and I'm not saying as individuals, you've just completely bottled it, but as a team collectively, because I can't pick on you, or you, because there's all 11 of us, or 14 of us, or 16. We can't handle these fucking games. We can't step up and handle it, and I don't know why. I've seen it and put it down, and you've heard me say so many times, you're young players and you're fucking learning, but you ain't fucking 15 either. Do you know what I mean? But I'm starting to think, actually, next season, do we need to bring in and have a 40% change? Because I'm looking at everyone in this room now. Can you all play? Absolutely. Absolutely you can play. So there's no questions of that. Are you all good enough to play 1 or 2 leagues higher? Absolutely. Can you handle it? No, we can't. Now, there's no fucking management one-on-one to say, actually, let's fucking do this. Let's have a fucking paintball fucking session. Let's play snooker. Let's all fucking go swimming together. Let's all have a night out together. Team bonding, yeah, great, but I don't teach you how to handle an occasion. And today, we ain't handled the occasion again. The only trying to be like a prick and trying to spin a positive on it, I could say we was better than when we bottled it before. But we're still bottling it. If this was just a one-off today, I'd be unlucky, lads. Like, it's football. How many times have I said that? It happens. But it is every fucking big game when it matters, we goes missing. But I don't know where we goes from here. Are we good enough to win the league still? Yeah. Is a blow today, 6 points. Is it over? We've still got 10 games. There's still 30 fucking points to play for. And we all got to play each other. We can still win the league, and we can still win the league with 2 or 3 games to go, believe it or not. We could get promotion quite easily because you're a fucking good side. Whether we do's it, if we got all mid-table sides, I'll have my house on us. When we got occasions like Wednesday night in Wick, I knows where I'd be putting my money. But I'll tell you what, and I'll ask you to take this away, I am going to win at this club. Are you coming on this journey with me? If your answer is yeah, sort yourselves out. If your answer is I don't know, fuck off. Because you won't have a choice. I won't take you with me. I've been loyal to you all this year, but that'll only get you so far before I start changing it. I'm a winner. I don't care if I'm playing fucking tiddlywinks tonight. We're not player football. I want to win. And at football, I will win. I can't affect it as a player no more, but I can affect it as a manager. I ain't a fucking idiot. I knows football. I knows what he's doing. My question to you is, are you joining me on that fucking journey? Because I'll tell you, in the next 5 or 6 years, I want to be sat with fucking 7 or 8 trophies. Are you prepared to do what you need to come with me on my journey? And if it's no, fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Might be the reserves for you. Might be another club. Might be a coaching role. I don't know. Ain't being a prick about it, but by hook or by crook, I am going to win. With or without you. And I hope it's with all of you. Every single one of you. Because I fucking, believe it or not, I might be a prick sometimes. I might fuck you. I fucking loves all of you. Loves all of you. So I'm just giving you honest feedback. I said it's a telling off. It's not a telling off, really. I'm just giving you honest fucking feedback of what we need to do. How we do it, I don't know. Because I don't know everybody's individual faults. But for the next 10 years, if we don't change things, we'll always be a nearly team. We'll always be, oh, that was bad luck, wasn't it? Remember when we missed out on goal difference and promotion? And it won't be because there's a team or two what's just absolutely better than us. It'll be down to us bottling it. And we've got to take it forward. We've got to take it forward.
Okay, so here we are with John Gilbertson, Bristol United first team manager. Just had a double fixture against Bristol Boys. We went in with good spirits. Didn't come off today, John. What's your thoughts on the games? We start with 1 and 2. We're doing as 2 separate games, if you like.
Bad day today. Bad day. The first game, where to start? I've seen us play worse. But I've seen us play a lot better. We just wasn't firing today. Went 1-0 down, quickly went to 1-1, and I thought, what a perfect time. I mean, we equalised 30 seconds after they scored, and I thought, here we go, because it looked like we was going to start getting into the game and getting on top. Hammer blow with the second goal, it's a mistake from the goalie, which Paul's been brilliant for us this year. Is a mistake from the goalie, puts us 2-1 down. And just from there on in, we was in the game, but we wasn't. We wasn't firing on all cylinders. We're a bit light today. We got a few people out. Cal is out, Dill's out, Ben's out. And so our bench was light today as it was. I was actually named as myself on the bench today. That's how sort of short we've been today. And lo and behold, we get sort of 10 minutes into the game. Our top striker, Tom, is injured, got to come off. So it's a change around to the side. Our other striker, Josh, picks up a tight hamstring 30 minutes into the game. And it was just a few things went against us today, but that's not masking the fact of we wasn't on it. And we got what we deserved, which was 0 points in both games. But disappointing for me because it's an occasion today, a chance to play top of the league, to go clear of a few points clear of the top of the league ourselves. So it's a disappointing and it's an opportunity missed. But all we can do is look forward and try and respond in the right way as we've done in the past. But
Yeah, I mean, without sort of sitting on what's just happened today is obviously disappointing for the lads, disappointing for the club, disappointing for management. But we can't sort of dwell on the fact that we've lost 6 points away to, well, not away, we're at home actually, but we've lost 6 points at home to Bristol Boys today, and we've got to move on from it. We've got another game Wednesday.
yeah,
And I mean, part of your team talk today is talking about there's 10 games to go still. I think it might be 9 or 10 games, and there's still plenty of points to pay for. So it's not over, is it?
no, absolutely not. And if what I've heard is right, I think Engrove, drew today with Wick, so it means we've only lost a point on them today, that's a positive. But obviously we've played 2 games as opposed to their 1. But it kind of helps us, and it's not all over. If it's 9 games, so that's 27 points to play for, so a long way to go. The only thing for me today, it's just about, have I got confidence in the team to go out and play top of these occasions, top of the leagues or cup semi-finals and finals? I haven't got 100% confidence in the team at the moment, and we're still on that learning curve as a team to be able to go out where you're fully confident of they're going to handle the occasion. I felt, from me, being honest with the lads after at full time, I felt we've let the occasion get to us again. We're a good side. Teams in this league know we're a good side. They know they're a good side, but it comes to sometimes when we get these tough games and important occasions, we seem to let it get to us and we don't play our natural football. It wasn't a catastrophe today, but we also wasn't on it today.
Yeah, I think you touching on that sort of shows there was probably sort of half the players were, I think all the players were up for the game, but it seemed only half of them were ready for the occasion and the other half wasn't. And I think that's the downfall of today's game. I don't know your thoughts on that.
It is, and what we got at the club at the moment, and I said we've had some honest discussions at full time, and what we got some ultimate sort of football-minded players in the club, and we got some who loves football, but they're not at that same level at the moment, and that's when it tells in games like today. You know, if you're playing top of the league, they're top of the league for a reason, they're a good team. You need 10 players at 11 easily on it, because you start dropping and carrying 1, 2, 3, 4 players, you've got no chance in games of football. And it's just that a little bit of that learning curve, their age, lack of experience, lack of footballing knowledge. They haven't played like hundreds of games at youth level and played constantly, and it's costing us at the moment. But it's it's sticking by them. Because their only way they're going to get the hundreds of games and the experience is by playing, and the only thing I was challenged my players with is, are they going to learn from these occasions? Because to play and get what we got today, well, that's football, that happens, but to learn from it is not to learn from it is criminal. So that's my challenge to the players. Are they going to go home and analyse and think, what could I do differently? What do I need to do next time? So we're not sat in here 3 or 4 weeks' time with the same outcome. So that's over to them, to the players to take forward.
Yeah, I think you touching on the youth side of things is, as you said, there's probably only half the squad has played for youth football and got a number of games under them, and it's very hard for the other players to just switch on when they can get on an occasion, because they've never been in that situation, and trying to get them to do that within a season is difficult, isn't it? It is difficult.
It is difficult, yeah, and I haven't got the answers as a manager to something like this, because it's not a training ground routine we can practice. It's not a team talk, and I've said that to the players. Look, it's like we'll work through it together, like we do as one team, and as a club, but ultimately, it got to be the player. They got to learn. Days like today's is okay. It's fine. It's going to happen, but you've got to learn from them. You can't just not. If you don't keep learning from them, you're not going to end up getting that end product. What you need, they need individually, and what we need as a club. So that's a sort of kind of little bit back on them to start learning from these occasions.
Yeah, so moving away from the Bristol Boy games today, we got, is it Wick away, I believe, on Wednesday? Is it Wick or is it Mangotsfield?
Mangotsfield Wednesday and Wick
Yeah.
Saturday. So two
tough games
Two
coming.
real tough games. There's going to be another occasion Wednesday night of we're playing in a decent stadium against a decent side. So we're going to have to quickly move on from today, but not forget the lessons, what we should be learning. So it's going to be a tough week from us, and we've started it in the worst possible way of losing a double fixture today. So it's a big week for the club and it's a big week for the players, and I think this week won't define the season, because even if we lose Wednesday and lose Saturday, it's not all over, but it becomes increasingly hard, and we're also losing the top sides around us. So it's going to make it a little bit more, it's going to make it more difficult to get the promotion what we want if we don't start putting in and picking up points really against these teams.
Okay, John, I'll thank you for your time today. We're going to end that there, and yeah, we'll catch up again Wednesday and hopefully look for a better result.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
At the box.
So following on from the disappointing performance and results, it sees us drop to third in the league. All attention now turns to Wednesday's game against Mangotsfield Reserves. With things being extremely tight between the top 7 sides, picking up a result in the next game is paramount if United are going to keep pace with the teams around them. How will United respond? Find out on the next episode of On the Ball. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button and leave a comment, and make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. You can also help spread the word by letting your friends and family know about us. There are a number of ways you can support us, one of them being becoming a member of our YouTube channel. There are various membership levels available, all offering exclusive benefits. We look forward to seeing you on our next episode. If you would like to find out more about our club, head over to our website bristolunitedfc.co.uk.